Welcome to the PPL Weekly Video Recap. And now, your host and admirer, Tim Noah.
Yeah, and I was like, is that what you call twerking? I mean, come on. Oh, hello. Welcome to another edition of the PPL Weekly Video Recap. I'm your host and good friend, Tim Nowak. We begin this week by welcoming the newest member to the PPL, Zane Thrift. Zane comes from a very loving family. In fact, on his 16th birthday, his older brother taught him how the French kiss. Unfortunately, Zane had been an expert at this for many years, and it turns out his older brother was the one that was looking for a good time. Welcome to the league, Zane. Zane's first game wasn't an easy one, as he took on the fantasy guru, Christian Froberg. Fro took this opportunity to send Zane a text, as seen here. Apparently this text sent chills down the spines of the Rowdies as 3 of their players laid goose eggs. Better luck next week, Zane. The record books had some close calls in Week 8 as Megatron, Andy Dalton, and Drew Brees all came within 5 points of the record books. Said Dalton, "It would have been nice to be in the record books, but I'd much rather have a soul." When we come back, let's find out exactly how Week 8 played out.
This segment is brought to you by Jose Cuervo, because when your wife tells you to stop drinking,
oh, you finished that bottle.
Welcome back to the PPL Video Recap. I'm Gary Anthony Yates. 4 weeks ago, Meat and Cheese Only was a disappointing 1-3 on the season, and they were in jeopardy amidst the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. However, Matt made some grooming tips, and ever since then, the team has taken off. His wide receiving core is the best in the league, and it's not even close. Calvin Johnson had more yards on Sunday than Russell Wilson, Stephen Ridley, and the law firm did combined, which led him to an impressive 55-point win over White People for Peace. Matt's opponent next week is Timmy Steinbrenner. He saw his game go down to the wire against the Sharknadoes. The Nados owner, Adam Wolverton, was quoted as saying, "The Seahawks' 12th man is nothing compared to the Shark King." Of course, that might be true, but it was a Seahawk who put the nails in the coffin of the Nados, and possibly the nails in the coffin for the season. The experience exactly how amazing Cam Newton really is. This is nothing new for Cody Cuban. He is the only owner in the league that has a tattoo of an opposing player on his tape. Believe me, I've seen it. And anyway, but he has Matthew Stafford. Stafford's big game, along with Jimmy Graham, helped propel the experience to a much-needed victory. The Week 8 game of the week saw the Bad Boys take on something offensive. 1 week after handing Fro his first loss, Willie had to rally the troops against the defending champs. However, the Bad Boys were unimpressed by the 6-2 team, as Drew Brees put up a whopping 42.9. The win puts Darren right back into the thick of things. Back to you, Tim. What did I say? Looking ahead to Week 9, Meat and Cheese Only will travel to Springfield as they go to the radioactive Duff Dome to take on the Isotopes in a battle for first place. The Sharknadoes, looking to rebound from the tape rape that they took on Monday night, will go to the House of Horrors and take on the Experience. My guess is here, the loser will be eliminated from the playoffs, and from my Facebook account. Thanks again for joining me on the PPL Weekly Video Recap. Join us next week when I interview some construction workers from across the street and see what their view is on the rancheros. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you for watching the PPL Weekly Video Recap. This was sponsored by Excite Mint. Is gum getting too expensive? Try the cheap Excite Mint. And by Glue. Everybody needs glue at some point in their life, right? Join us next week when we talk more about fantasy football and Kevin's shaved balls.